you so much for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If this is your first time here, consider joining the family by clicking that subscribe button and remembering the notification bell so that you'll be reminded when I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create budget-friendly home decor that's easy to do. So if you want to see some of my creations, keep watching. Video is part of a monthly collab that I participate in every month with my lovely friends here on YouTube. The hosts come up with a different theme, and I'm super excited because today's theme is summer. And the talented host for this collaboration is Liana from Liana DIY, and this month co-host is the channel Loving Life Journey. I'm super excited to see what all of my friends created. Now I'm showing you my shower curtain because the theme for my video is coastal beach, and I always have a coastal shower curtain in one of my bedrooms, and this one is new. I just purchased this one on Amazon, and I will link that in the description box below. But last year I had a different one, and I had it for several years, so I decided to move on. If you're coming over from the playlist or any of my lovely friends' channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and all of the information will be linked in the description box below. So for this first DIY, I have this wood round with a cord attached to it, and this did come from the Dollar Tree along with this 3-pack of starfish. I think these are super cute. Now I have this greenery that I used in a previous DIY. It reminds me of like seaweed or just some kind of greenery that you will find in the ocean. And so what I'm going to do is remove this jute cord. I will be replacing it back, but for now I'm removing it so I can go in with this aqua color chalk paint, and I'm going to paint the front and the back. You can save the paint and not paint the back, but I do like my projects to be finished on both sides. And don't forget to check the description box below for the link to the channels of the host and the co-host, and also the playlist that have all of my talented friends in there. So once I get that painted, I did do both sides, I am going to take 2 of those starfish out of that 3-pack, and I'm going to paint them orange. Well, I use my pumpkin color chalk paint and a little bit of this desert tan to tone down that orange, and that's what I'm going to use to paint 2 of these starfish. I wanted more of like a neutral orange instead of that bright pumpkin orange, so that's why I added the desert tan color. Once I get that completed, I did add the jute cord back, and as you can see, I added the knots in the front, and I didn't want the jute cord to show when I hang it on my door. So I went to my Cricut Joy and found in images this bathroom rules. I thought this was really cute, so I'm just going to transfer this over, and I'm leaving a little room so that I can add that greenery on the side. So once I get that transferred over, I am going to take the greenery and I'm going to tack this down using some hot glue. And I am going to use one of those starfish to cover up that stem at the top so that won't be showing. All I'm doing is tacking down some greenery pieces here and there to make sure that it stays secured to the sign. And then I'm going to place that starfish right there, tack it down with some hot glue, and then I'm going to add the other 2. So I did paint another one with that orange mixture, and I left one of them white. And after I get all of those tacked down, that will be it for this. I'm sorry if it's noisy again in my background, but my boys are very busy today. It's Friday. And so this is how it turned out. I absolutely love it. I think it is so cute, and I hung it on one of my doors. Now my next DIY, I am going to create another door hanger because this bathroom has that Jack and Jill style. So I'm hanging these on the inside of both doors. I absolutely love this. Now this next door hanger is going to be really cute. I love this tag from the Dollar Tree. It is so cute. I love it as is. And how cute is this little mermaid? So what I'm going to do is just take out this jute cord, and I'm going to use that orange mixture paint to paint the bottom of this mermaid. What I'm doing now is just pulling off that little starfish she was holding, but I am going to replace that back after I finish painting it. And I'm going to go in with that aqua color paint to paint the top part and to paint the end of her tail. And so once I get that on, I'm just doing one coat of each color. As you can see now, I'm going in with the blue to paint the remaining. I think these colors are beautiful together. So once I get that finished, I'm going to take that little piece of jute cord that I took out to just tie a little basic bow that I'm going to hot glue to her hair to cover up that hole where the jute cord was at. Then after that, I'm going to take some jute cord and hot glue it around her waist and the bottom of her tail. And then once I get that complete, I'm going to add that little starfish that I popped off her hand right back to her hand, just using some hot glue. And then what I'm going to do is just glue my mermaid down to this tag. I absolutely love this. This was simple, but it is so cute for the theme that I am going in with my bathroom. So once I get everything hot glued down, that will be it for this. And I hung it on the inside of the other door, and I think it is so cute. I absolutely love it. And now for my next DIY, I'm going to be creating this large sign for the wall using this garden pick from the Dollar Tree along with this "Life is Better at the Beach" sign. And I have two of these wood signs with the seahorse openings at the top. What I'm going to do first is attach these two signs together, and I'm going to use one long painter stick and two small craft sticks. I love the color of this sign. I originally was going to paint it, but I'm not going to paint it. I'm going to leave it this color. So now I'm taking the craft sticks and I'm going to add some hot glue and attach these along the top and the bottom of the sign. Once I get that complete, what I'm going to do is flip the sign over, and I'm going to take that other sign just as it is, and I'm going to attach that to the top, covering up those openings. But what I'm going to do is cut off the tag, and I'm just moving that jute cord that's wrapped around it up some so it can cover up those holes. And I'm going to take some hot glue to tack it down, and then I'm going to attach it right at the top using some more hot glue. Then what I'm going to do is pull the fish and the starfish and the shell off of that pick. The fish does have a little rhinestone eye that I am going to remove and replace it with a little half wooden bead. Then I'll be using another one of those greenery picks that I used in the previous DIY, and I'm just going to hot glue that down, kind of messy as if it was under the sea. And so I'm just going to use some hot glue to tack it down here and there. And then what I'm going to do is take the fish and the other little attachment off that pick and just kind of blend them into this greenery. But one of them I'm going to attach at the bottom to cover up the stem. Then after I get all of those little attachments, I'm going to add some jute cord back to the top for the option to hang it. And that's why I left the 2 holes on each side so that I can add some jute cord so you can hang it. But I ended up hanging mine, of course, using some command strips. I couldn't even think, some command strips. And I absolutely love the simplicity of this, and I think it looks great in the bathroom. And now I'm moving along to my next DIY. I have these 2 little wood signs from the Dollar Tree that has the little jute cord. And I have this bag of little dolphins from the Dollar Tree as well. What I'm going to do is get some painter tape so that I can lay the little dolphins on the tape to make it easier for me to paint them. And I'm going to paint 3 of them using the orange mixture and 3 of them using that aqua blue. Another reminder to check the description box below for the links to the hostess channels, as well as the playlist that has all of my lovely friends' videos in there. You are going to get some really great inspiration. I hope you enjoyed today's video from me as well as from them. Thank you so much for supporting this collaboration. And so now I'm going in with the orange color and I'm going to paint the remaining 3. Once I get all of those painted, all I'm going to do is hot glue them down to the little signs. I thought these were just a cute little way to style these little wood pieces with the cord, and just for some little filler decor to add in with the other decor. So what I'm doing is doing like 2 orange and 1 blue, 2 blue and 1 orange on the other side. And that will be it. I think they are super adorable, and I hung them right under my little medicine cabinet mirror. I think it is super cute. And now for the next DIY, I'm just going to make this little soap dispenser. And what I'm going to do is pair it up with these transfer stickers. Both of those are from the Dollar Tree. All I'm going to do is cut out the transfer stickers that I'm going to use. And I'm only going to use like that teal greenish color. And so I'm going to cut out 4 to add on each side. One of them I'm going to cut out 2 small ones because it was only like 3 of the larger ones. And all I'm doing is placing them on each side of the little soap dispenser. With these rub-on transfers, all you have to do is rub over them with a little cardboard, a little ID card, anything, and then you just peel off the plastic. And simple as that. And so what I'm going to do is do that all the way around. I'm also going to go in with my Waverly sealer because these are going to be in the bathroom, and I just want to make sure that the stickers does not chip off. And after I get that complete, that will be it for this. It's simple, but I think it's a great addition to my bathroom decor. Moving along to the next DIY, I'm going to be using two of these trash cans from the Dollar Tree. These the little net looking ones, and then I have some of this decorative rope, and I'm going to be using two of these round signs and one of these little decor pieces. Now what I'm going to do first is remove the jute cord, and I'm going to glue these two together. Now I'm gluing two together just to get a more sturdier piece because I am creating a little table, and this will be the top of it. So I am going in with E6000 for this project along with some hot glue just because I want this to be nice and secured. So once I get these two pieces glued together, I am going to go in with several coats of that sealer because this will be a table, and I want to make sure that it is protected because this is like paper on top of the little cardboard sign, and so I want everything to be nice and secured. Before I did that off camera, I sanded off the glitter, not all of it but most of it, because I didn't want any glitter. So I'm going to go in with several coats and let that dry, and then what I'm going to do is add some of that decorative rope all the way around the side. Then I'm just going to tack down the last piece and cut off the excess. And then what I'm going to do is put this to the side and work on the base. So after I cut off the tags, I am going to glue these together by the bottom. And I'm going to be using some E6000 along with a little hot glue for a more secure hold. So after I get those two bottoms attached, for some extra security along and some decor, I am going to add that decorative rope, the piece that I have left, all the way around, and I'm going to hot glue it around a few times. This is giving it extra security as well as it is adding to my coastal style that I am going for. I wanted to use these trash cans because they were giving me more of a net feel, which was giving me like that beach theme that I was going for. Then once I get that complete, this is how it turned out. And so now I'm going to take one of those little anchors and just stain it using some of my antique wax, just wiping it on with the brush and wiping off the excess using a piece of paper towel. I am staining both sides. Then what I'm going to do is just string some jute cord through that and wrap it around the center of the base right on top of the decorative rope, and I'm just going to tie a knot in the back, cut off any excess cord that is hanging. And now I'm going to attach that top piece, and I'm going to be using only E6000 for this because I will be letting this sit for hours so it can dry, so I will not be using any hot glue. So I'm going to go in with a generous amount of E6000, add some pressure, and leave this for a few hours. I absolutely love how this side bathroom table turned out. It is so cute. I wanted to leave the sign as is because it added to the theme. I think it is absolutely adorable. And moving along, I'm going to be using this little scrap wood piece from the Dollar Tree along with this little wood fish. All I'm going to do is use some antique wax and stain the wood piece, and then I'm going to use that aqua color blue and paint the little fish. This is a really simple sign, and to hang this you can add some jute cord to the back of the sign, but I'm not going to do that. You can also add one of the little sawtooth hooks to hang it, but I am going to go in with a command strip because of the tile that's on the wall in my bathroom. So I'm just going to add a command strip to hang this, but this was really simple, but I love the farmhouse style to this, and I think it came out really adorable. And now for my next DIY, I have this little wood box sign that I picked up from Michael's. It was 99 cents. And I'm just going to use this little image that I found in Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to transfer that over to the inside. And it is so cute. It says fresh soap and water, and it says hand towels are free. I just love this. I thought this was so cute. So once I get that transferred over, I'm going to use that aqua blue, and I'm only going to add the paint around the trimming of this box. This is so adorable. I love this piece for the bathroom. It was simple, and if you don't have a Cricut, you can use some letters or some stickers, but I think this came out cute, and I just styled it right on top of some towels that I had in this little bucket thing here, but I love it. Now for the next DIY, I'm just going to create a little basic swag, but I'm going to be using all of these pretty florals here from the Walmart floral section, and they all were 97 cents. So this is very budget friendly. And I'm just taking the different styles and adding one on each side. I'm trying to mimic like one of the little hid decor floral pieces that people wear, like for luau's or for like at the beach. So I'm adding the orange color in the inside. I'm just going to attach all of these pieces by wrapping some jute cord around the center. And once I get that tacked down with some hot glue, I am just going to fluff out the florals in the center to cover up the jute cord, and that is it. I'm hanging this above the mirror right by my lights in the bathroom. I love this. I think this just added that touch, and it's so cute. Now moving along to my little favorite DIY in today's video is this trash can. I picked this up from the Dollar Tree along with this burlap fabric, and I'm going to be using some of these half beads that I got off of Amazon. All I'm doing is wrapping this burlap around this trash can, but I'm trying to do it in layers so it can have that ruffle or like that layer effect, if that makes sense. I was super excited to find this in the Dollar Tree, so I picked up several packages of that. Once I get it wrapped around, I'm just tacking it down with some hot glue, and now I'm going along the very top right under the little edge with those half beads, and I'm going to do that all the way around the trash can. Then what I'm going to do is take one of those anchors out of that pack that I got from the Dollar Tree and just add some jute cord through the hole, and I am just going to tie that around the center of the trash can, tie a little knot in the back, and cut off the excess. Tack it down with a little glue. I'm also going to tack the anchor down with a little hot glue in the front, and that is it. This is super cute. I absolutely love this so much. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. If so, please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment box below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And remember, today's video is part of the monthly collab that I participate in that's hosted by the talented Liana from Liana DIY. And today's co-host channel is Lovin' Life Journey. Please check the description box for those links, along with the link to the playlist where you can see so much summer inspiration from my talented friends here on YouTube. Until next time, friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.